Good evening and thanks for joining us. It was a frantic and frightening morning for dozens of parents in Gatineau, Quebec. At about 10:30 this morning, police received a 911 call about a shooting at a daycare filled with 53 children, all under the age of 5. As police responded, word spread and worried parents began arriving, fearing the worst. When it was all over, 2 adults were dead, but the children are all safe. Mike COUTEUR is outside the DAYCARE for us now. Mike?
Well, Donna, it was a terrifying morning for parents who thought when they dropped off their kids at daycare that they would be safe.
I want to double check.
Panicked parents rush to the scene. All they know is there's been a shooting at their children's daycare and there was at least 1 victim. Some waited nervously for the green light to see their kids, the anxiety obvious on their faces.
I was crying, of course.
Early reports suggested all 53 children inside both buildings were fine. That was little reassurance for David SUGDEN as he waited to pick up his 4-year-old daughter, Hazel.
I just came out. It was terrifying. I almost threw up in the car.
The police say shots rang out at the home daycare just before 10:30 this morning. It's believed the gunman killed a male worker in one building before moving to the other where more shots were fired. When police arrived, they found the gunman wounded, lying on the floor with a shotgun at his side. Too early to say why, but investigators do have a theory.
Right now we are investigating a possibility that this event was related to a recent separation between in a couple.
The circumstances behind the separation remain unclear, but the owner of the buildings is trying to piece it together.
I heard it's probably Robert, but I don't know if it...
How old is he?
Around 50.
While the major crimes unit poured over the scene, children were kept busy at a nearby house until their anxious parents arrived. We don't know how much the children saw, but police believe at least a few were witnesses.
It's a small bungalow, it's a small area, it's a closed space, so for sure they should have been witness of the event.
Some of the kids were blissfully unaware of the seriousness of the situation, while others could feel it in the extra tight hugs from their parents. And their moms and dads know that the questions are coming.
We don't know who saw what, who's aware of what, and what stories have been told. So we're just trying amongst parents to figure out what's the right routing.
Forensic investigators continue to comb over the scene, trying to get some clues to figure out exactly what happened here. And at the same time, they're interviewing daycare workers to see if they have any insight as to why such a tragedy unfolded here in Gatineau. Donna?
Mike, thanks.